because you don't get XP towards the battle system for playing the game. So you can come out with a 50 bomb gameplay, getting kill-taculars and going insane, and if you haven't done a challenge, your battle pass doesn't move. Alright guys, it's that time again where your boy GGZII talks about a video game launch. Today we're talking about Halo Infinite. Alright, let's get right into it. Gameplay's alright. Game modes are alright. It's a solid little game. You're going to enjoy it. Now the issue comes that the fact it's a free-to-play game, and once again we have another company that is just designed to just squeeze that consumer, because that's what you are these days. You're a consumer. You're not a player. You're a consumer of their product, and they want that cow to be milked. So here's what it is. I understand that in every free-to-play game, you need to make some money. That makes complete sense. And I also understand that they're probably going to fix the issues that I'm talking about. But here's the kicker. What these companies do is they push it as far as they can, and they hope they get away with it, because the backlash isn't that bad. In fact, the backlash becomes a positive. So when a game launches with a poor battle pass or a poor system or whatever it may be, right, when it gets fixed, they get praised for it. Oh, they've listened to the community, they've fixed it. You need to think about it the other way around. You've had a team here that have played all the other Halos, hopefully, that have played the Master Chief Collection, have played other games with battle passes, and this is what they came up with. They ain't stupid. This isn't an accident. They didn't just accidentally make the grind too long. The game I covered on my channel, if you knew, was Gears 5. Gears 5 is made by the Coalition. I actually met my demise in that game. I was actually suspended permanently for my beliefs about their poor judgment when it came to content. The Tour of Duty in Gears 5 and the Battle Pass in Halo Infinite visually look very, very similar, right? I mean, you could say all Battle Passes do, and that's a fair point. Why I'm mentioning that is I'm getting that same feeling that I got when I originally played Gears 5. You bastards. That's what I'm getting a feel. I'm like, you bastards, man. You know what you're doing. You have a whole team designed around like the pricing and everything. And it's so long to level up. It's so long to level up. Some of the challenges, right, you're going to have to arse around and do. We know challenges are annoying, but that's the whole point. You kind of do the challenge to level up. It gives you something to play for. Some games are like so shit that they're like, well, the gameplay doesn't keep people involved for the full cycle, so we'll keep them on the treadmill of doing challenges. And then you think to yourself, well, were you actually enjoying the game, or were you just playing challenges? Right. So if you were to just play the game, you get 100 XP per daily challenge, right? Daily challenge. You get it once a day, and there is 1,000 XP per level. So that means you're going to have to play 20 games to level up, right? 20 games to level up. That's 20 days, because you only get this once a day. There are 100 levels. That's 2,000 days of playing Halo to reach max rank without doing any other challenges. Now, I understand that that's unrealistic, because you will absolutely get other challenges whilst playing the game. I get it, right? I'm not being idiotic, but I'm just saying, at a very, very base level, that is the standard of what it is. That's not deniable. That's just maths. That is pure numbers. Now, obviously, you're going to get other challenges, right? And I get it. The amount of time this battle pass takes to level up is a huge amount of time, whether you're doing challenges or not. Why? Because you don't get XP towards the battle system for playing the game. So you can come out with a 50 bomb gameplay, getting kill-taculars and going insane, and if you haven't done a challenge, your battle pass doesn't move. That's not an oversight. That's not an accidental number that should have been, instead of it being 500 XP, it's actually 50 XP, right? That's not a tweak. That's like an actual thing that they've thought about doing. And when we look at why is this the case? Well, because number one, they want you to buy the premium battle pass, right? So you can jump all the way up to level 25. You can also re-roll challenges for money, right? And you can boost. So you want to level up, you want to get XP, you can pay for it. Now, this doesn't take a genius to work out that if you have a system in place where you get money every time someone pays to level up, are you going to make it nice for the player to level up so they feel like happy, or are you going to make it a bit of a grind so the player feels, you know what, I'm actually going to pay to skip here? Of course it's going to be paid to skip, and I get it. A free-to-play game needs to make money, but I'm so sick of this, bro. Even in a free-to-play game, here's how I see it, man. Halo players have been starved since probably Halo 3 for an actual spiritual successor for a proper Halo game. 4 and 5 kind of missed the mark, right? And you finally released the product that everyone's been waiting for. And as a game dev, you'd want to be like, I want as many people playing this. I want them to have the best time they possibly can do. I want them to love the game. You give them too much stuff. That's what you do. You say, here's too much stuff. Go and unlock this. Go and have fun with it. Go and explore your combinations of all the armor pieces. That's not what that is anymore. What this is in modern gaming, and it's not just Halo, you have these teams that come up with the best algorithms and the best price to entice people in or turn people away and turn them into paying customers for XP, right? And here's why it reminds me of Gears 5. You're going to scroll through and you're going to see a load of semi-decent stuff here to unlock, you know, which is fair enough, right? Semi-decent stuff to unlock. But when it gets to the nitty-gritty, 2/3 of the unlocks are challenge swaps. Meaning, some of the challenges are going to be super annoying, so you're going to want to use your challenge swaps. How do I know that? Because if they've put 2/3 of the battle pass being challenge swaps, it would only make sense for some challenges to be annoying, therefore you feel like you're getting some use out of the challenge swap. Now, the premium battle pass costs 1,000 credits, right? Which comes to $7.99 or $8 for Americans. Again, you can buy boosts through the battle pass with credits, and each level costs 200 credits. So hypothetically, if you've got a ton of money you want to waste and you want to blow through it all immediately, it's 200,000 credits, which is $1,600 for max rank. Now, I'm not saying anyone's going to go ahead and do that, nor is it necessary to do that. It's not necessary to blow your way up to rank 1. But if you get a bit stuck and the grind isn't that fun and the challenges you're getting on that random rotation are just not clicking and you're struggling to do the challenges because you're not getting any XP for playing, you're just not getting the challenges you want, you might just be tempted to pay. And that's the problem. That's the problem. I understand these systems for the most majority of people aren't a problem, and I can see it as well. I can control myself. If I just want to unlock this stuff and unlock a few things, that's fine. But the problem is it preys on the people that don't have that self-control, and it's multiplied tenfold because the type of person that doesn't have that self-control is probably going to pay anyway. When you artificially make the game more grindy to incentivize paying, of course they're going to do it. So look, there's some really cool stuff in the Battle Pass, and there's some really generic stuff like there was in Gears 5. There's tons and tons of filler content, and I'm just gonna edge me bets here, or place me bets that it will get fixed, but it should have never been here in the first place. And it feels like that Gears 5 where the Tour of Duty / Battle Pass is full of filler content that people don't really want, and they've extended the grind for a long period of time because it needs to last 6 months. That's right, a season is 6 months. I don't think there's going to be enough content to keep people going for 6 months, so you make it long, or you put a load of stuff in there for people to unlock and have fun with. But that's not the way these modern games work. The modern games want you to grind and grind and grind and get grounded down to a pulp until you give in and pay. Now, I'm not saying this is the worst example of a battle pass, and I'm not shitting on Halo Infinite too much for it. I understand why it's there, and again, there are worse examples in the industry, but it's just disappointing to see, like, you've got like all these other battle passes to look at, and this is what they come up with. So yeah, the battle pass needs improving. The game, I played the beta, it seemed decent. From what I've watched, it seems decent. I'm going to go play some now, get involved. Battlepass, it needs work. And I'm just worried that it's going to be like a TC situation where it's just filler content, challenge swap, challenge swap, challenge swap. And yeah, it's going to be a bit of a... Those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. Check me out on the socials, Insta, TikTok, Twitter. All the links are in the description, and if you want to have a browse around the page, I've produced other content such as Ghost Recon, Far Cry. There's tons of stuff on the channel, trying to get ourselves to 12,000 subscribers. So if you're new and you've enjoyed this, consider subscribing. Take it easy, have a good one.